Hi everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to Crochet with Lisa. Today I'm going to show you this cute bath set that I crocheted. This bath set is the perfect gift that you can quickly crochet. And there are 4 parts to this set. So first, I have a soap bag. You can slide a bar of soap into the top. You can get it wet and then it will lather nicely. It has a rope at the top, so it could be hung in the shower to dry. The rope can be tied to make one long loop, like this. Or, here's another one I've made, you can tie it into a bow. So whatever your personal preference is. I also want to mention that instead of a full bar of soap, you can also put smaller end pieces of soap in there as well to use up all those little bits. So second, I have this washcloth. The washcloth measures approximately 9 inches by 9 inches, or that's 23 by 23 centimeters. It is crocheted using a crisscross double crochet stitch, just followed by a row of single crochet. All the items in this bath set are crocheted with this same stitch. Third is the wash mitt. So this mitt fits right on your hand. And it's great for in the bath or in the shower. And the fourth item is this back scrubber. It's about 16 or 17 inches long, plus the handles. It is easy to customize this one by just increasing or decreasing the number of rows that you crochet. All of the items in this bath set you can increase or decrease easily. All of these items were crocheted using 100% cotton yarn and a 5mm crochet hook. The cotton yarn that I mainly used is Bernat Handicrafter yarn. It has a medium weight of 4. This coral color that I used as the contrast color on this set is called Coral Rose. The white here is just called white. Here is another set that I crocheted using different colors. On this one, the cream is also from Bernat and it's called Cream. The blue yarn I found in a Factory Mills end bag, and there were no names on that bag. But it also is 100% cotton yarn. So the color combinations are endless. Here are some other sets that I'm starting. So there's blue with white as the border. I have a yellow with white as border. And here's a self-striping pink one that I have not decided on the border yet, the contrasting color. I'm going to divide this set into its 4 parts and put a video out for each part. You may want to do all 4 of these pieces or just 1 or 2 of them. In this video, I will show you how I crocheted the bath mitt. I will leave the video links in the description box below for the other 3 pieces, or you can just go into my channel, Crochet with Lisa, and find them there in the playlist Bath Set. Let's get started. So we'll start with a chain of 31. I have my chain of 31. And I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook And in each chain all the way across, I'm going to do a single crochet. I will meet you at the end of this row. I'm just at the end of my row of single crochets into each chain. The end of the row, I'm just going to chain 2, turn. For this next row, I'm not working in the stitch right below my chain 2. I'm going to look at my next 2 single crochets. I'm going to skip the first one and double crochet in the next one. Then I'm going to double crochet back into the one that I just skipped. So I've just formed a crisscross or an X with those 2 double crochets. I'm going to continue that all the way along this row. So I'm going to look at my next set of 2 single crochets. I'll skip one and double crochet into the next one. Then I'll double crochet back into the one that I just skipped. I'll continue this all the way along, then I'll meet you at the end of the row. I've just finished this row, so I have 14 sets of these crisscrosses or X's with the double crochets. At the beginning of the row there was the chain 2, which takes the place of a double crochet, and at the very end, after my last set of crisscross double crochets, I put a double crochet there. Chain 1, turn the work. Now you don't need to put a single crochet right below this chain 1, but in each other double crochets all the way across, put a single crochet. Okay, I'll meet you at the end of this row. Just getting to the end of this row, so I'm putting my single crochet into the top of that last double crochet, and then a single crochet into that chain 2. We'll keep going until we have 9 sets of crisscross double crochets, a row of single crochets, crisscross double crochets, single crochets. We'll end with the row of single crochets. So just a reminder of how you start this row here. You're going to chain 2, turn your work, not looking at this first one. We're looking at the next 2 single crochets, and we're going to skip one, double crochet in the top of the second one, and then double crochet back into the one we skipped. So just continue following along with this pattern, and I'll meet you back here when all of your rows are completed. Okay, so I have all my rows finished, and now I am ready to sew my mitten together. This here is the front. If you look at one side compared to the other side, one of them looks more finished than the other. So this one here is my right side. So I'm going to put my right sides together, and I'm going to sew with the back sides facing out. First I'm going to sew right along the bottom. Okay, so from this corner to this corner over here, we're going to sew this closed. With the yarn tail, I've just put that onto the yarn needle. And I'm just going to go back and forth and sew these sides together. You may have your own way of sewing. I'll just go back and forth, making sure I go under both strands of, so I have both strands on this side, both strands on that side. So I'll just finish this bottom, and then we'll meet back. I have the bottom sewn together. Now I'm going to sew up along the side, just imagining the hand inside of the mitt where the thumb will come out. So I'm just going to sew up till maybe about here. You can do the same thing, laying your hand on top of yours and seeing where the thumb will come out. we want a fairly large thumb opening. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew to about right here. I'll meet you back when I have this seam sewn in. So I have sewn up here to about right there, and then just a couple of stitches at the top. So I'm not going to sew down very far here. So I just lost my yarn. So just a couple of stitches here just to keep this section closed. Tie a knot there. I'll just go ahead and weave in this end just to get rid of it. Now we're ready to turn the mitt right side. Okay, so we're ready for the top. So we can start right here where we made that little stitch at the top. Just going to join the contrast color. So I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, bring back loop, chain 1, and single crochet in that same space. I'm going to single crochet in each single crochet all the way around. Remember our last row we ended with single crochets. So we're just going to single crochet in each of those single crochets. And then I can meet you back over here. I'm at the end of this round. Just going to slip stitch into that very first single crochet that I made. Chain 1, single crochet back into that same space. So round 2 is the same as round 1, just a single crochet in each single crochet all the way around. I'll meet you back here where we began this round. I'm just finishing this round and I'm going to slip stitch into that first single crochet. And fasten off. Now we have to put the edging on the thumb area. Just going to join my contrasting color here. So yarn over, pull back a loop, chain 1, and single crochet in that same space. I'm just going to evenly space out single crochets all the way around this thumb hole. So wherever it feels comfortable, put your single crochets in. There's no right number to put in, and then I'll meet you back here right where we started this round. So I'm back at the end of this round. Just going to slip stitch into that first single crochet and fasten off. So only one round of contrast color here. So now all I have to do is weave in my ends and the wash mitt is finished. I hope you enjoyed following along in this tutorial with me today. You found it easy to follow. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel, and you can follow along with some other great projects. Have a great day and happy crocheting!